1, 2. Woo! Test mic 1, 2. Woohoo! Woo! Woohoo! 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 Give me a moment. Let me just set everything up here. Sheesh. Yeah, at least I can hear myself on my phone. That will serve as my second monitor. Give me a moment to set everything up here. Right, here we go. Alright. Time for Starville. Starville story. Amphoreus. The finale. Yay! Here we go again. I don't want to go through this shit again. Not another Yap Fest. Because I'm hearing that this story's total runtime will be at least 14 minutes. 14. At least 14 hours. There you go. See? I'm stuttering so much that I wanted it to be at least to be a lot shorter than what it's rumored to be. Because oh, it's not showing. Hold up, it's not showing up. Oh, my bad. There you go. There you go. Now it's showing up. Wait, give me a moment. Let me just hear. Here. Alright, at least I can hear the in-game volume. OBS is picking it up. Here we go. Right, here we go. I don't want to go through this shit. I don't want to go through this. But apparently I have to. I must. I must go through it. Sadly. I must go through this. Sadly. Yeah, I just noticed about the currency war that I had to do it. So anyways. No, we're not doing the fucking recap. Fuck that. Nope. We're going straight to it. Oh, by the way. Yeah, we're skipping that. Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
It's still early. Where to now?
No, I'm just checking the FPS performance right now. If it's give me a moment. Just gonna check if the freaking. Oh wait, there's something going on and over here. That's why it's like the FPS, the frame rate is lagging so much. So give me a moment. Let me just redo this shit. All right. Just need to fix something here real quick. All right. As I was saying, I already pulled for I was supposed to say Elysia Cyrene like twice, so I'm on the roll right now. But unfortunately, I lost like a 50-50 twice now. As you can see, or 20 pulls. So I'm like 75 or less than 70 pulls left. So around, yeah, like 65? Around 65 pulls left. So need to grind for this, and for the fact that my family's gonna come home next week's weekend, so I'll be pretty busy. So so while it's too early, I'm gonna need to clear this one because this is the one that I'm not particularly fond of clearing at all. It's not because of the positive and wholesome story that's gonna unfold in this one, but it's more of the length it takes to clear the story, the finale one. I hate it. So I have like 65 pulls left just to get Cyrene's Cyrene's E2. Because apparently, because apparently the devs are not very honest with their view with their audience. So what they showed in their special program was at the very least an E5, but I bet it's an E6. It's an E6 Cyrene. So people calculate that we're gonna need to have her at least E2 to function because her ult is gonna take a lot longer than it was shown. Yeah, I'm gonna do that later. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck it. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'll stick to the one that has been with me since like halfway through the F4 story, which is like I forgot her name now. Shit. Casters, there you go. Casteris and Hysin. And Tribe. Tribe. Alright, here we go. Without further ado, let's get to it. Fuck yeah. Why is it so laggy over here? Hey. Hello, Fox. ¿Cómo estás, mi hermano? Right now, I just wanna, sorry for not communicating with you in Espanol. Please forgive me. I only had Spanish class for one term, one semester in junior year high school. Please forgive me. Anyways, I can't even take pictures of this one. Todos. Buenas tardes y todos. I got you, bro. Hold on. Let me translate that for you. Sorry for not able to reply to you in Spanish. I only had like I said, I only had Spanish for one semester. I'm still stuck in that, but I can't guess past the beginning. What happened? Which beginning are we talking about, bro? Which beginning? Which beginning of Honking Epic third or Star Wheel? And what mode are we talking about? Wait. Let me reply that to you. I got you. What mode are we talking about? And on what game? Okay. So, ¿de qué modo estamos hablando? ¿Y en qué juego? What game are we talking about? Wait, I got you. I got you, bro. There you go. Right now, I'm just using Google Translate, bro. There are two Honkais. Estoy hablando. Yeah, what? Which Honkai are we talking about? There's two Honkai games. There are two Honkai games right now. Hay dos juegos Honkai en este momento. So I'm just gonna like reply that to you right now. E Honkai Emperor Third E Honkai Star Rail. Okay. Yeah, at least I can still retain some Spanish. So at the very least I can communicate a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Es hablando del modo de juego que está en Honkai. Estás... Ooh. Oh my goodness. Now you're making me work for make me exercise my Spanish, dude. I like that. I'm talking about the game mode that is in Honkai. Which are you playing? Oh, Honkai Star Rail. Like right now. Right now. Hold up. How do you freaking... Ahora mismo? Eso es. What's wrong with what motor are you having problems with? This is the problem of using only one screen. I can't trans I can't play while trying to communicate with chat. That's what you said. Okay, sorry, bro. Oh, what mode are we talking about? While you at it, let me just do this. Just primero yun din. Pasa. Standard. Hold on. I need to play this.
Hasn't changed at all, has it?
Oh my god, Alicia.
The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away.
At least the lipstick is spot on. If only they can just...
Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
Friend? Am I really friend to you? You look amazing though. Yeah, you look amazing.
Seems like the weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up.
Oh my lord! She's that ping when she winked.
But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right? Then I'm really looking forward to that.
Give me a moment. Hold up. Let me... Oh. You're playing Starware, right? It's a strategy RPG, so you need to at mid-level. Which event are we talking about? What? This is what I get for not... Oh, I was caught her. She was so close. Oh, Cyrene? We talking about Cyrene? Damn. You lost the 50-50, I'm guessing. Yeah, enjoy Sonic, bro. Sorry for not being able to to help you with your account. Sorry, dude. I did say I wanted to practice Spanish again and relearn Arabic. Right now, like we don't have time. I don't know, like time for that. I barely have time to play. Hey, BD.
Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Id Silicii, what kind of Amphoreus is being born? I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
Yep, it's the dawn that finally everyone had wished for.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy. Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing.
4931, like calendar. Want the freedom.
Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend?
I had to split it in pieces, yeah.
Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931. I can make use of the crevices of time, but surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand years, right?
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
No. You want us to be in suspended animation? In cryosleep? Dude, we're not gonna be put on ice, please. Let this be over with, please. I expect you both be here.
We've both become a part of the New World ages ago. You're the last slowpoke.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze. I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed. The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aranova.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. I've long prepared for that. I mean, we've this is the long time coming. They the devs said, or people, they said that this Amphoreus arc will last like 10 patches. Hopefully not. I want to be done with this. No, seriously, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. This has been the yappiest arc we've ever gone through so far. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder for the upcoming story arcs. Might you wonder? Will it be just as long as this one, or they're gonna need to? They might wanna like just shave off a few more hours of yapping, please. Because those previous stories were kind of torturous to go through.
You
Hello.
know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own. After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So, as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone. Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
I know. Thank you. My friends. My homies.
Alright. It's time for Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap.
Hello.
After this world for us.
Hello, Fluffy. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Have you finally got that? You got that leg examined? That knee examined finally? Did you what? Or did the results came in now? The results come in now? Tell me what's going on? What's happening?
The road ahead is long, but we'll be waiting for you at the end.
We'll definitely meet again.
Oh no.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off.
At least this guy talks a lot more.
Ides Elysiae is so quiet.
It has always been quiet. What are you talking
Just
about?
like how I remember.
Yeah.
Here we are once more.
You better have you better have good results out of it, man. Because they better have like good. Yeah, they better make do with their like. What am I trying to say now? As I was trying to say, I want that to have results. Yeah, exactly. I want to know why that knee has been plaguing you for years, and then as for that quack doctor that came to you, that you go to, and says it was just like it was just some just said that it was just something minor. No, fire that guy, please. Inflammation, my ass. That's been inflamed for years. I'm guessing there's a torn ligament, that maybe torn or slight tear, because those are not easy to fix at all. Yeah, that no, I know. That's what I said. That's what I said the first time you told me that the doctor said it was an inflammation. That's meaning you. Brave little trailblazing gray bad. Never nice, back again? Surprised, are you? The gentle breeze of Ides Alicia should have pulled your heartstrings, so thoughts. Relax. It took that long? It took It's been in play for 3 years. You're telling me it's still in information? Fire that guy, please. Don't forget, I've already fulfilled my promise and regress into the eternal night. Our meeting now and the words I'm about to share are fragments of farewell that I left behind in advance. I wouldn't Mary know my reaction. What a mysterious lady. How could I just vanish without leaving behind a few lingering riddles? Thinking back to our brief yet lingering encounters, how wary you were of me. We never even had the time for a proper farewell, did we? That can't be helped. The role I'm playing isn't exactly likable. If I left without saying goodbye, wouldn't you hold a grudge against me forever? So, for one final time, I decided to stir up a few of your pleasant memories. Think back to when you led Ides Alicia back to the beginning of the flame chase. The journey has been exceptionally smooth. After all, the people of the flame chase journey believed in the prophecy of Ornyx, and were convinced that deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphoreus. Did you deliberately leak that to me? Exactly. They don't know of your names, nor the true starry sky. March 7th's wish wasn't just about helping you break through the ultimate protocol. She hoped your journey would go smoothly. What I did was merely lend a hand. Formula 1? Race car. Those insane races. I love those. I love Formula 1. I've been watching those since from way back when I was a kid. Formula 1, what's the word? Those speed bikes, those speed ninja bike racings. Yeah, those were the shit back then. Those were the shit. I love those. Although the crashes can be quite nasty. Was it really MotoGP? Hold up. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. Right? It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Give me a moment. Let me find that shit. God damn it. Give me a moment. Let me just check if it's really. Is it really MotoGP? No. Oops. I was supposed to clip that, but I left that. I left it there. MotoGP. Is it really? Yeah, it is MotoGP. I remember now. I remember now it was MotoGP, and those were good. Even motocross, those dirt bike racings, those were awesome. How they like jump on the ramp and do all this crazy stunts, and expect them to crash on the dirt as they land. Yeah, those were the days. I never. Okay, I'm gonna stir controversy over here because sorry for the potential American audiences. That let's just say I never liked NASCAR driving. It's just like going on going around in circles. How many? God knows how many laps. Expect not to overheat their vehicles, and at the same time expect that you have like this portable diaper thingy so as not to pee your pants while you're in that vehicle for God knows how long, as you go around in circles for how many laps? Is it? That's even worse. That's even worse, man. I never. Yeah, I prefer the course have a lot of twists and turns. Then not just going on in like left, 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 left. I'm sorry. All right. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, NASCAR fans. I kind of like the NASCAR concept, but goddamn, it's just going around in circles for how many laps? How many laps in that shit? How many laps does it take? Does it do NASCAR racing have? Hold on. Let me. How many laps do a NASCAR race have? How many? The number of laps in NASCAR race varies by events, with total laps determined by the race's total distance and the length of the track. For example, the Daytona 500 is 200 fucking laps. Sheesh! 200 fucking laps, and the Coca-Cola 600 is 400 laps, and the Xfinity 500 at Martinsville is 500 fucking laps. Jesus Christ! 500 laps! 500 laps! 500 laps of going in circles! And expect not to pee your pants while racing, being stuck there, and going hungry. 500 laps! 500 laps! Yes! 500 fucking laps! Yeah, it does depend on the circuits, but my god, that the what's the last one that I read? Martinsville. Martinsville. No. The Xfinity 500 at Martinsville is 500 laps. Jesus. The Coca-Cola 600 is 400 laps. Yeah, I'm with you there, dude. Girl, I'm with you there. I got you. I got you. I'm down with you. Down with you, girl. I'm more of an F1 and MotoGP and motocross. At least those have twists and turns and ramps. More on that. That's more on the latter, which is the motocross. But my lord. But my lord, I love those. I love those racing. Me and my dad love those racing. Those type of racing. Not going in circles for 400 fucking laps. Really? the irony. The most dangerous type of race. Formula One, the most dangerous type of racing. At first glance, it might be, but at least the cabin that you were claustrophobically shoved into, that is the race cockpit. At least that one does its job in protecting you from the crash. I can tell by the aerodynamics of the design. Yeah, it does. But the MotoGP, no, no. You expect to have broken bones or cuts here and there at the end of that. As a result, it's also especially motocross. The fucking irony. The irony. Matches wishes about. She hoped your journey would go smoothly. What I did was merely lend a hand. At least that imperator Made the right call, don't you think? Thank you. You're welcome. You see, I never forgot Moss Seven's wish to protect you. Aw. Love you both. She knows I'm holding her as my trump card. And I know just as well that you all are hurts. Ooh, very possessive. You and Danham. You've given March 7 memories that are truly one of a kind, and so many. Now you're making me hungry with the mac and cheese bowls remark. Mac and cheese, those are yummy. I mean, have you tried that with like ham or hot dogs in it? Those are. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long time since I watched any F1 or any of this Daddy Rick references. My bad. Jill. In a country where there are no such thing as an F1. Well, Abu Dhabi has an F1 racing. That is in F1 Motor City. Motor City. So that's that. That's that. But that like that. I'm not gonna expose myself. But that's it. All that has ever happened here, that is ever like prevalent here, is just like work, study, work, family. That's it. No, no actual like excitement. Only basketball, boxing, volleyball. You know the usual stuff. That's why I like broke out of that basketball mold and tried boxing. And surprisingly, one of my nephews actually wanted to practice boxing. And that kid is like 15. That kid is like 15, turning 16 this week. Happy birthday to him. And me and his mom actually agreed to buy him his own boxing gloves, because this whole time he's been training boxing for like at least a year now, at least less than a year now, and yeah, well, almost a year to be exact. He's been training that like since last December. Yeah, last year December. And I brought him to a local boxing gym. Nothing fancy, just the way we like it. No distractions, no air conditioning and all that bullshit. Just raw sweat, just raw smell of sweat and leather in that gym. I mean, would you rather have high tech, Fluffy? Would you rather have high tech gym with all this TV and air conditioning and shit and music blasting in the background? Oh, I mean, music is good. It's a good distraction. But air conditioning shit, no. You're meant to sweat in that fucking gym. You're meant to sweat in the gym. And I got kicked out of one gym because I sweat too much. the fucking the fucking irony. The place where you're meant to sweat is the one that kicked me out. I got banned. You don't go to the gym, but at least you're active with football. At least that's something you got going on. I heard you. Yeah, I remember you playing football. But how you expect to play football with that bum knee of yours is beyond me. Oh, was it football? I remember it was football. You played sports. I remember. I remember you played sports. Maybe it was football or maybe volleyball. Definitely not basketball. I never said you despise football. I only said that you played sports. You mentioned that before. There you go. Yeah. Sorry. It wasn't football. My bad. All I know. It's been a long time since we talked about your sport, the sports that you're playing. All right. So yeah, online or ice skating. Even ice skating, man. That requires you balance. The last time I ever go ice skating, I went belly flopped. I belly flopped on the on the rink, and I've been incapacitated the whole for the rest of that trip to the ice rink. Yeah, I stopped ice skating ever since that. I know how to. I remember it was the same as uh like inline skates. I used to inline skates before I went on the ice. So I get the at least I can balance myself when ice skating. It's just that that last belly flop that I went through was enough to was so painful that I never well I that I never went back on the rink ever again. Oh wow, you're very athletic then. If you're gonna do some tricks on the ice, you and Dunhong, you gain Mars 7 memories. Are you truly one of a kind? If she was placed on opposite sides of the scale from you two, she would choose you both without a moment's hesitation. So I'll leave you with a question. What if one day Mars 7 walks down the path completely different from yours? Would you choose her or your own path? I can't answer that right now. Huh. No need to rush for an answer. Yeah, I can probably do do the thing like such things when I'm doing inline skating. I can do those, but I don't think spins will are part of my repertoire. I just skate. I just skate on the streets. I don't think I ever told you this. When I was a kid, I skated on the streets. Even go so far as like go up the ramp that is like two floors up, or was it third floor? Like third floor level, and I go down that ramp and uh, and onto incoming traffic. That's how fucking crazy I was. You can lift a foot. Oh, you're very athletic then. Very flexible then too. No need to rush for an answer. Certainly no need to rack your brain for the ever night before you. This is merely a lingering shot of memory I left behind before I departed. I've always been lurking behind the dark thorns of remembrance, watching all of you, observing your trailblazers you progress. Keep your answer in your heart until the day that question truly arrives. Who knows? Perhaps by then your answer will have changed from what it is right now. No matter what, March 7 loves you all, so don't let your wishes be in vain. Alright, that's the last farewell. Now, welcome a true oblivion, will you? Well, obviously I can do the splits and cartwheels. You are... If you... Can you still do that with a bum knee? Can you do... Have you been doing all that even with a bum knee for the last 3 years? Or have you stopped ice skating altogether because of that. The memory shard of Evernight fades away completely, as if it never appeared here. All that remains is the gentle sea breeze of Idis Delicia and the endless sunset. Suddenly, you feel an aching longing for your home, and for March 7's voice. I miss you!
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm.
I'm gone. Why? Getting too old for that or something? No. There's no such thing as getting too old. As long as you have good legs to go ice skating, that's all you need.
At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles is finally welcomed.
Are you telling me that the ice rink that you have over there don't provide ice skates? The ice rinks over there? No, seriously. The ice rinks over there do not provide ice skates anymore. Don't tell me that is the case now. It's like, what the fuck is the world had gone to?
Its first end. And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
No, Kevin! Kevin, no! Give everything to obtain this momentary peace. Trust in him. We'll meet again for sure. You do have hair uncomfortable, blades unsharp. Ooh! And stinky, yeah. Given that ice skating is very popular over there, seeing as it is a cold place. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that as a stereotypical sense, but the place is cold. You have snows over there, so chances are you'll also skate on frozen lakes if they're solid enough to wade through. Trust in him. We'll meet again for sure.
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphoreus.
Why the fuck is it only for 2 hours? And on Sundays? Why? Now it makes sense as to why you'll only be very crowded during those time frame. Why only 2 hours though? Oh, that makes sense. Do they practice like 6 days a week, or do they practice like every day of the week? Seriously? Surely the hockey team needs time to rest, like a day after practice, each practice. Oh, you're not a fan of hockey, I see. But my god, if that were the case, the hockey team they're practicing until their legs buckle. If they practice for most of the week, they need breaks. They need a break day, for God's sakes. Even Sundays? Even Sundays. What? Look, the golden light.
It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off?
There's too much yapping. I'm sorry. Could you refresh my memory? There's too much yapping along the way.
Friend, are you ready to become a hero? You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer.
I ain't too invested in that. No, but seriously, why just from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.? Can't they at least... Can't the hockey team at least give the people the whole Sunday? The whole freaking Sunday. Just to have family time on the ice rink. Come on now. That's just silly. What? And it doesn't make sense for the hockey team to be training for 7 days a week straight. Even Sundays are not spared.
The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphoreus' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny.
Together, we'll make it to the best possible ending. Yeah. Like, over 12 hours later. Potentially.
We best. Those are such beautiful words. Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long. And have denied for too long.
Hold up. Something went wrong. Hold up. Let me just check something real quick. No, seriously. Seriously, girl. No time for the people in the ice rink to give common people, families, to enjoy the ice rink for a day, for at least a day. That's just dumb. That's just silly, dude.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the nameless titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
Weren't you born in Aris Elysiae?
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in Aris Elysiae, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore? But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Oh yeah, Marina, you know, will kill this. I mean, she can sing, so this will be no problem for her.
That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience.
I believe in you. I believe in every version of you. What do you mean?
At the moment of Ivanova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories. A prison born of the erudition. A grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god. The 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore. The demi-urge is right here.
What are you? Mama! Currently beyond the sky. Mama Himiko!
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shu Ling.
Wait, what? I haven't done the companion quest at all. Not one of them. Have I ever done their story quests just yet? So I was like surprised. Jing Liu and Luocha are detained. What?
But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us?
Oh,
Or
is
is there
there
something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
Fei Xiao's here?
You're quite calm, Jing Yuan. The Alliance only authorized the Law Fu to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now? Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I? But, with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the war dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day. With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the Golden Blood, it'll be a whole different story.
What's going
The
on?
kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Xiao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Law Fu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first one. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These 2 wins for the Law Fu will make all 3 of us happy. And that'll be our third win. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic General instead.
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Law Fu how significant this battle is. Amphoreus' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Any fools?
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda. There are even divisions within the Alliance. so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sadunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruin Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them. My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is one wrong move, and the Lawfu will fall into Ventilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did he and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time just in case. You'll enter Amphoreus, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone, except Pom-Pom, join the fight.
We do need to be prepared for all possible contingencies. I have no objection to this.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel from the outside. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those 2 to get back. Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hello, Mama.
With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphoreus, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench! Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. And now, destination, Amphoreus. 3, 2, 1, launch!
Let's go.
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here. Unlike Panagoni's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Oops, my bad. I didn't mean to cut off the last one.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Angel Alliance. Communications normal.
Aren't you dead?
No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Sulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life, too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least. But, if the Xianzhou Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
It makes sense, since Interastral Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much. Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
What now?
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphoreus looks like on the inside. I wonder where he and the others are right now.
Whatever do you mean? Nah. No. Try contact our allies. Oh. Try to contact other allies. Oh. Maybe this one? The Chronocon Cognitive Anchor receives a contact request. Please try to respond.
Hello? How's the signal? Can you hear us?
Oh my goodness, it's... Damn. Alright, you're level 6. People are in contact
Miss Branya? Miss Serval? What a surprise. It's been a while.
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Belobog.
What vaccine?
I can't believe
What's going on?
the Express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything going smoothly?
Don't worry, we're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Belobog?
Guerrilla 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks.
That kid Japard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them?
That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Miss Branya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's instructions and make thorough preparations.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined.
Oh yeah. Topaz is gonna be
I really wish we could
available.
help, but Urelo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe. In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options. But that's exactly why we have a resolve that's second to none.
If anything goes wrong... Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Urelo 6 earlier? They won't stand by idly either.
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Urelo 6 is our home. We will defend it to our last breath until the last Belobogian falls.
Miss Branya.
What's going on outside, bro?
May all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
What's going on outside of Amphoreus? Dude, we've been stuck in that world for too long. We don't even know what's going on outside of it. What about Hero 6? What about this? Shesho Alliance? Okay. And we're contacting Fushuan.
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to relay their message. Officially, the Alliance's combat forces will still be limited to the Luofu, but the Yaoqing has also been deployed in the surrounding war zone as a contingency.
Words cannot express our gratitude. Getting the Hunt to agree on sending troops must have taken quite some effort from General Jing Yuan.
The Luofu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding the fact that there is indeed something the Xianzhou seeks from this Iron Tomb operation. But this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down, nor will we be content to take a back seat. If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis, then we must do so, even at the cost of our own lives.
The Alliance truly embodies the principle of righteousness. It's fortunate that the cosmos has great heroes like you.
You're too kind. As for that Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
Fu, Shenzhou. What about this? IPC? What? Did we just talk to you earlier?
Inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. And it would be difficult to meet the expectations of the Astral Express. However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible. So let me offer you all a small suggestion, just from my personal perspective. Other departments at the IPC might also take this opportunity to extend an olive branch to you. When that time comes, I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we were in a difficult position. And more important...
Oh shit.
Sounds like a threat, doesn't it? But trust me, every word comes straight from the heart. When that time comes,
More importantly,
I
we are
hope
the ones
the
who live to
Astral
do so.
Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we were in a difficult position. And more importantly, we were the only ones willing to do so.
Has the internal conflict within the IPC really gotten this bad?
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo. At least until now, they've had an uneasy truce. Until the Lord Ravager Archforger caught the board's attention. I'll leave it at that, as it's confidential information. Hope you can understand.
I understand. Our immediate priority is to address the Iron Tomb crisis. Let's hope for success from the start. This might help ease everyone's pressing concerns.
IBC, what's this? Galaxy Rangers? Woohoo! No response for the cognitive anchor.
Of course, we would never know the Rangers' comings and goings.
Lovely. They're MIA. Ain't that lovely? Next, who's this? Attempting to contact the families. Oh, Penacony.
Miss Himeko, is that you?
Who the fuck are you? You're not Robin!
Yes? And you are Miss Robin.
Yeah, Robin.
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier. And even now I can only appear in disguise. On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request aid from the family. We essentially received no response.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss Robin, there's no need to apologize. Every bit of strength is precious at this moment.
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Asdanian tuners to the front lines. My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle. They'll ensure that proper arrangements are provided for those wounded on the front lines, and for residents in affected areas.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any companion behind.
Last but not least, go to Alchema. Mythos. And they are the provides over the path of the Minimata. Hello. No one's here.
Why is there no one here?
Everything in Akama seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himeko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
No.
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant.
Highly
Pardon
likely.
my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence.
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Everyone, be careful.
Oh, hello.
Here they come. Here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away.
Okay.
Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now, they are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth. The 12 Titans who guard Amphoreus.
Now we can't leave?
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
What? I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphoreus.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
Yeah, hug Mama while you're at it.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to him, we all turned into Titans in the New World. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So what does he look like now?
Same as usual.
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphoreus' lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. He looks way more majestic now than he used to.
Oh, really? Oh, really, really?
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute.
Oh. No!
If waiting for a miracle to descend.
That colossal deity is him. He has become the pillar of the world.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike his usual style.
Hold on, let me just check something real quick. Let me just check something. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Hold on, let me just check something. Just check something real quick. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Where were we?
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness his awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world. And every breath they take is
Is
intertwined
Kefali?
with Amphoreus' destiny.
He's turned into Kefali.
Awakening? Has he fallen into slumber?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphoreus once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken. And then, bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to him. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
Let's get to it.
Oh, it seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Majestic. Speaking of which,
Oh my
I
goodness.
once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed
Oh my God,
into
too many-
a towering Tatalov.
Too many things going on.
Could it be?
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
They are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world. Perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? This advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
The so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
Oh my God, too many people.
Praise be to Electra, chalice of plenty, for you brew the ocean into sweet wine, dispelling nihility with every toast at the feast. Praise be to Hyacinthia, eye of twilight, for the rainbow you cast turns the light of both dawn and dusk into the glimmer of preservation. Praise be to Cyphera, coin of whimsy, for your every flip reflects the possibilities of destiny.
Give me a moment to
Letting
listen to
the
this.
tricks of elation illuminate the path to dawn. Praise be to Mightymost, lance of fury, for you are the strife that pierces through hatred and cruelty, and the eternal glory of the hunt. Praise be to Castorus, hand of shadow, for you gently ferry the crossing of death, so that it is no longer an end in equilibrium, but a peaceful journey home. Praise be to Dan Hung, pillar of stone.
Oh, yo?
For you are a mountain range and the backbone of permanence. Your silent form paves our path across the earth.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this.
Praise be to March 7th, Veil of Evernight, for you safeguard time for us, weaving remembrance into stars, to be embroidered upon a boundless dress.
Bro. That's it? What about me? Fuck y'all. What about me? Don't I get any praises? Dude. Blasphemy. This is blasphemy. I'm out of here. I want to smash this and smash that. Get out of your faces, man. Hello. Hello. Too many people? Holy crap, too many people.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken!
Hey, serious?
Oh, ancient god, your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne. Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy.
Please guide us. Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn.
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
He will give us the answer.
Throne of Worlds.
But I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am the Nameless, who dwells among mortals.
Sheesh. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, this one looks beautiful. Let me just screenshot this. Take a moment to take screenshots, because that's part a staple part of my stream. Because stories like this, especially in games like Honkai the Third, Starwell, 700, even Wuthering Waves, they don't really archive past stories that we went through after we gone through them. So this is the only way for me to preserve those memories. So 3.7. Just make a folder for this. 3.7. This is 1. Right.
That voice is definitely him.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Oh.
Is this
Auroras? Auroras? Boys at Oyalis? What is like technically called?
Yes, it's the miracle he brought to Amphoreus. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like all of you. In the name of Kazlana, let
Chaos.
us depart and march towards the light.
Kazlana with the
Neither
H.
protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Madam Herta. Madam V. Herta.
Is it just me, or does this demiurge matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the memo keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion. This must be what the kernel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on.
Excuse me? Bad omen. Aren't you a practitioner of science? I'd expect you to be believing in superstitions.
Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the Demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, look, there's nothing here. Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask. Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key, we turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Well, then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting.
I'm still waiting for Squirtle to be playable.
You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Just use that thing over there, Zag.
Excuse me? Excuse me? What did you call me? What did you call? Oh, I can hear something. Oh, there you go.
Guy with the rainbow.
Oh, not the ugly chickens.
Have some sunshine.
I'll remember this one.
Faint light.
Not the fucking ugly chickens, man. Don't make me kill these chickens, please.
I choose you.
As you wish.
I swear. I thought I heard the Terminator 2's theme song, theme music for a second there. That's why I paused.
Embrace a new life.
Hello.
Please keep darkness with me.
There you go. Done. Those are fucking ugly creatures, dude.
Toward tomorrow. Onward.
Onward. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, damn. Zagzy?
What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
How fucking unoriginal, woman. No offense, madame, but that is horrible. There you go. Do I have to get some coins of whimsy here? Around here? Maybe? Let me take a look around. Nope. Toward tomorrow. Onward.
One, two. Not enough for us to share.
The war tomorrow. What the fuck happened to my life? All my life. Bruh. Okay. Now what? Use the punch to break through the obstacles blocks on the platform. Oh! Tribby! Tribby! Falcon! Punch!
Curtis' big hand is what I call power. Keep it going.
Yes, ma'am.
Still not done? What is this? A junkyard for old Intellitrons leftovers? Oh, all set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Who? Who's precious treasure? You mean that? That cool ass.
Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Oh snap! Look at that.
Oh.
We're rocking a
Classic
ship.
nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Oh, that is a pretty name, Mistletoe.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
Also a personal preference.
I love
it. Reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that punk Lordian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel to fool even top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
What conversation?
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will. Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Border Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rupert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing. Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
Aww. He cares too much. Let's go.
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that lost key. I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this Demiurge really is.
Activate Mistletoe.
Let's hope this Matrix is better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace.
Can we control this thing, please?
Buckle up. We're hacking in. This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
I see it too.
You were just here last
The
batch.
same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
Mistletoe is Skrullin's personal collection is an elegantly designed Trojan program. Press cruise button to start flying. Press it again to switch to hover state. Use directional buttons to steer the mistletoe. Press the accelerate button for a temporary speed boost. Go to exits to end flight. Toggle the vertical inversion option to change flight control. The mistletoe is equipped with the auto cruise program. Press the auto cruise button and the mistletoe will automatically fly to the navigation point. Press it again during auto cruise to switch to manual.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
Oh, is this inverted? Holy crap, it is inverted! Yep, it's inverted. Okay, I'm used to it. It's been a long time since I played inverted mode on a plane, but whatever. Yeah, this just takes some getting used to. It's been a long time, alright? No! Shit. Press and hold to land. No relaunch required. I can hear treasure chests. Tribby! Tribby!
1, 2. Not enough for us to share. Yeah.
Oh.
Almost no response. Just as I feared. Not promising.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple terminals to coordinate the strike. Locking onto the next one now.
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xander erased all records. But I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation, internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name. The Stellaron.
Oh.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire sector system.
Huh. So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands. He wanted to turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it at all costs. The life form known as the Demiurge was the original target of the Scepter's extrapolation.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, the query kept running. Yet the true value lies in the process of solving it, not the answer itself. Then, does this mean finding the Demiurge is hopeless?
No, I'd say exactly the opposite. It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the Demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace, but he failed. It still left a mark. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Amphoreus, Why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the Demiurge left a trace, right?
During the flight, you can open the map to check your waypoints. Select the waypointing icon and click Start Cruise. And the missile automatically fly to and land at the selected waypoint.
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan?
Boost!
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphoreus' extrapolation.
Inside that world, it was the 13th, forgotten Titan. The one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene's memory. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start. The Nameless Titan never existed. The so-called listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but her assessment aligns with our current reality. Since we entered the Matrix, we haven't found a single clue pointing to the Demiurge.
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists. But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen all point to the opposite. So we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
the truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final key. Time to crack open the kernel.
Or the... Wait, no. Pause the flight.
Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right, let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Chibi! Look at her little feet going. Right. Huh. Oh. Make your place, please. What the fuck? Wait, I got this. I think. I don't got it. Well, I got that one right. So two cubes. 2 cubes on the side. Let's make this one. Hold on. Wait, I got the last one right. What the hell? these are good puzzles. Not gonna lie. How big are these things? Well, at least that answers my question. Yeah. Alright. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's pretty much everything. Might as well slide to the last one. Whee! Oh shit! Can I shoot something, please?
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition declining. The destruction surging. The remembrance 0.
What's going on?
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real matrix.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture? Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting.
Lost the flights. Hello. There you are.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Chippy! Trojan Program Mistletoe the Third. The Quatorze algebraic expressions barrier has been deactivated. Screwdom has deployed multiple acceleration rings in the I don't know what this database to enhance Mistletoe's hacking efficiency. Piloting the Mistletoe to the acceleration ring will grant a powerful speed boost effect during which directional control is disabled. Let's go.
Wider than I thought. I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising. Huh.
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the exomyth.
Hold on. Is there any chest around here? Yep, there is. Nope, not gonna do it. That will be time consuming. Unfortunately. There you go. Wait. Oh, oh, oh. Oh shoot! Oh dang! I can't go back. I want to have my brothers. We were once back to back, the most loyal brothers. But that last scared the hell out of me. I was tossed. Bro, let me read. I was tossed by the great wind, broke 4 or 5 times, and now I had no idea where I ended up. Brother, I really did not mean to kick you. Should be somewhere down below. Really? Thank you, Savid, for showing me the way. Nope, been here. No, don't auto cruise, please. I want to control these, please. Enough slander, please. Oh dear. There you go. Wait, I'm just gonna like start on my phone real quick.
Man, Training? Which one of you likes such sour stuff?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, for the love of... Give me a moment. For the love of Christ's sake.
It's a letter to the future. Watch. We'll deliver it as fast as we can. Let's go.
Give me a moment. There you go. Alright. Alright, is there anything here? Besides that, please. I don't want to do this thing. We'll just consume some of my time. So no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It's straight up. Final report.
This repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before. Is this the place?
Correct. Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the exomyth.
Oh.
I didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble? Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anaxagoras' control. But that also triggered the failsafe I set. Conclusion: Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
So now he's a specter, literally. Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to the real him.
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the demiurge.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost a matchup.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchor is in place. Proceed when ready.
Oh. question myself. In the end of this life, it's only this inescapable void. Why keep pushing the boulder uphill? Yeah, serious. Of course, you must move forward. Investigate.
I knew it. The one thing I didn't want to happen. He's not here.
The coordinates are accurate. Xander is still here. However, his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match any known shielding technology.
It's his domain. Stay alert.
Oh my.
Cheap trick.
The spatial field here is undergoing autonomous recalibration, initiating reverse engineering of the interference source. Try again.
Alright.
We're back.
Reverse engineering complete. The results are not what I expected. Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access. The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Lygus no longer exists. Our navigation target is a null set.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message for us.
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me beneath the tombstone.
Melodramatic.
He was expecting us.
Not dramatic.
And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated his own search for the Demiurge.
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old Intellitron dig his own grave. Just like he wants.
To be in the purest light is to be in the purest dark. Nothing exists there.
The Scepter's main frame. Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
Please elaborate.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the Demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
There is the possibility that he's naturally meticulous and hates variables.
That does track with the impression he gave about himself. But Xandar shut that theory down himself just now. Choosing to act, even if it'll cost him dearly. We know that feeling well. The unknown is right in front of us. So we only have one choice. Solve it.
You sound pretty convinced. Surely you already have a theory. Care to share?
Of course. Though I don't have hard proof, I'm almost certain that the Demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight all this time. Yet, they were mistaken for someone else. That'd make the most sense. Why was the room empty? Because the person locked in there had run away ages ago. But they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't notice them.
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the battle at all.
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about.
Fly, Mr. Top, fly!
Total devastation.
No.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Still, slim chances doesn't mean no chances. I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Which means it could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Let's open Lygus' coffin like he wanted. Looks like you were right.
There you go. I can hear you. Run! Wait. Wait, nothing here. Hey, traveler, ready to become a hero? The power of these gathered cornflakes will surely light up the endless sky. The dawn wish for my vote. Humanism is almost here. My body's ready. Excellent. That is the spirit. Then let us set off toward the end of the story. No. Oh, there's his head. Hello.
Nothing but a head left? Well, who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
Oh god, he sounded worse.
Welcome, you two. I'm very happy that you responded to my final words.
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I just need to wait. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery, and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me. The conclusion regarding the truth of Amphoreus' heart.
End this charade already. That Amphoreus'
I agree. I second
you're
that.
talking about is just a missing demiurge.
Yeah, end the charade already. I don't want to go through this yak fest anymore, please.
And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphoreus' body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphoreus' body.
Unfortunately for you, the answer is all but revealed regarding who the Demiurge is.
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last secret of the saga will finally dissipate here. As we reveal the truth behind Thalia's 093's disappearance. A lie by the remembrance.
Flashback. Oh no, flashback, please.
But
But where should I start with the story about me? From the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend. The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphoreus, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree, the daughter of Id Silicii quietly came into this world.
Form image.
What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world.
Oh hell no. Oh no. Not this. Not the origin story of Elysia as well. This is how Elysia came to be. So I'm not gonna say it here. If you want to know the full story of how Elysia came to be, you know, okay, Epic Third, play the game.
The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx.
Save! Unrefined record. Number 6, archives.
Anyway, I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs.
Form image.
But the name Id Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods.
My childhood friend did not understand.
Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you.
Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So I grew up to be gentle as well.
Save. Undefined record number 28, archives.
But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away. Just like how the crumbling world could not preserve an eternal hometown. Just as the ballad Blown on the Breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night, through tears and laughter, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
Save. Undefined record number 496, archives. Partial information, object information 093. Form image. Why are you a Honkai cube, girl? What the hell? Save.
Correction. Philia 093's record, number 496. Archived.
Amphoreus is rn2.ex time error. Error. Earn that I earn. Earn that I earn. I swear, my friends from my friends in college used to reprimand me for saying their friend's name, Aaron, instead of Aaron. I mean, that's how it was usually pronounced. This is just very different. Record from an unknown publisher, something, Demiurge, Julia 093.exe. Allow write access. Allow. Running. Philia 093.exe.
Hi. Miss me yet?
Oh, you did not. You did not. They did not do this. Oh, it's almost time for the next phase of the next phase of this patch. Phase 2 of their banner. The phase 2 banners is what I meant. Number 4. You did not say that. Hold on, let me. They did not. She did not. She did not say that. Very winking. Wait, give me a moment. She did not. I don't know about you. I mean, we barely know each other. What the hell? Why is... Say this.
I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you. And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Why does she look like a child though?
Philia 093.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete. 093. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result.
Time to learn.
Philia 093 equals Peach.
Save.
Peach's record. Number 8128. Archived.
System running. Voice rn2.exe runtime error. An unhandled exception occurred. 1 out of 3 object name every page of record. Click excerpt to ignore the error and continue. Click details to view the full log. You know what, fuck it. Running Philia 093.exe.
What a magnificent sight. Comment. Peach. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years? Conclusion. It won't. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. Record. Peach is on the ground. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach.
Save.
Peach's record. No.
Oh.
Number.
Wait. Saving. Yeah, these are wallpaper worthy.
As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphoreus won't be forgotten.
Query. Record.
Electrical signal sequence. Bolamos 600. Track. Strife.
Oh, hell no.
Related to Stripe.
Stripe.
Comment. Pretty.
Electrical signal sequence. Schema 720. Track. Reason.
Related to Raisin. Comment. Yummy.
Electrical signal sequence. Philia 093.
Related to love.
Learn.
Comment. Peach equals love?
Boys, aren't you? Yeah, let's go. And I handled excerpt. Occurred. 1.2 out of 3. Object name Naive Dream. Nope, we're continuing this. What you got? Details.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Bye, Peach.
Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy.
Conclusion. Books are meant to be light, not heavy.
I have started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands.
Peach, uneasy?
Formatting progress 94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting.
Conclusion. Progress. Bad.
If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
Peach, scared.
Formatting progress 96.9%.
0.024%.
Peach, don't cry.
Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Comment. I'm here.
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me?
Peach, happy.
What is this thing?
Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
Record. Peach doesn't like tears.
I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away. A little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow, where, to my surprise, was a forest. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in Ide Silicii's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach, crying alone. Little fairies, friends.
Save.
Save.
Learn.
Little fairies, good friends. Bye-bye.
Mem! And mem, this is how mems work? Considering just how complicated the story had turned out to be as we play through the Amphoreus story, I never understand how mem came to be. So is this how mem came to be? Who knows? I don't know anymore. Right. And then, oh, final? Is that the final one? Third one. Unnamed, a new blackness. No, we going through this. Let's go.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
Me!
Buzz of memory.
Little fairies, happy. Speaking easy. I can.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment.
Bro, Mem's mimicking Cyrene. Just only mirrored. Let me just say this. Number 8.
Shh. You speak. I listen. This time, too. Sitting together.
Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental.
Sentimental.
was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze.
Peach, strange.
I won't do that anymore now.
Why unhappy?
Formatting progress 73.998%.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. Always sitting together.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Blank spaces? What's that?
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience.
Isn't that already enough? Not enough, not enough! Peach, don't leave!
Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Peach left.
If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Don't leave Mem alone. Mem! No, don't leave Mem alone. No! No! With sad music in the background, what the hell?
Needs new blank spaces. Next, Cyrene has blank space.
Learn.
Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you find blank space.
Oh, flashbangs.
Cyrene is Peach, is love. So, first there is love, then there is Cyrene, then there is blank space. Query, love.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundations of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions.
Consciousness, emotions, feel sad. Oh, don't understand. Query, Cyrene?
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphoreus' dawn in the next life?
Key, door, story, happy.
Yes.
Peach, Cyrene, little fairy, like. Yes, right. Query, memory.
That's adorable. Hold on. That's adorable. What the hell? We're going through everything here. This is like Elysia 2.0 all over again.
Peaches, memories, save, learn.
The
time.
Cyrene has pink hair, sharp ears.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach Oryx.
Cyrene is a girl, a priest.
Learn.
Easy. I can. I learn. Anyway, I don't like tears.
But the name ID Zelizii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods.
Wait. Wait. Yeah, I really need to adjust that. Hold on. Mute. Nope. Let's try not. So if I do this, you'll stay. Oh, no.
Yet, you always seem so happy. As if nothing ever worried you.
Cyrene doesn't like tears. Always happy.
Of course. Because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well.
Cyrene is gentle, likes beautiful things, can write stories.
Learn.
Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
Save.
But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change. Like my height, Treaty's innocence, and Aglaya's beauty.
Cyrene. She can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind. Cyrene is, at the end of every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail.
Learn.
Simple. Got it.
I promise you. The pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
That guy did the voice actor for Phaidon. Really did a wonderful job to show pain in his voice whenever he talks. Emotions, man, raw emotions.
Alright, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So, come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
Cyrene was crying when she was born. Fragile, transparent, like a crystal. Cyrene was smiling when she said goodbye. Soft, pink, like a flower.
Learn.
The later memories disappeared? Invisible? Or disappeared? Ah, I got it! Is this a blank space? So, next Cyrene is blank space. Then... as long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space, and Peach will always be here. I see! I get it! I get it all!
Save.
Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all.
Ooh, flashback.
So weird. I can't see you, but I get this feeling that you grew up.
Speaking of which, there you go.
Hi. Miss me yet?
Flower of memory.
It just feels like you are a bit more mature.
Yes. Mature. Beautiful. Like you. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. I can dance. I can sing. Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes Cyrene, Cyrene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down.
Hey? I'm gonna have a whole library at the end of this year. Look at that. By next year, I mean. Sorry.
It's almost as if I can understand your words now. The things you say are very cute.
Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower that sparkled with light, like Peach's every story. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious and wanted to know, but it looked and looked only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? They didn't know. But it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and happy. And I knew it was love. Love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will always be together.
What a nice fairy tale.
I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales. I hope to turn it into a story we write together.
Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to suit my tastes. I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart, nor does the flower understand what love is.
Doesn't have a heart? Doesn't understand love? Why?
It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities and would no longer be flawless. The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world. But Should a flower like this be called love? But then... the story won't exist anymore. That's not true. You've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story. The crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart, and the flower would finally understand what love is. Peach's words, I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love? But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me. What is love? What is love meant?
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093. Track lament.
That's not correct.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundation of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions. However, that does not hinder the factors from learning and recognizing emotional responses, then communicating with life forms via imitation. That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish between the self and the other. In a strange twist of fate, Philia 093 embarked upon a different path and obtained a different power. The remembrance, an empathy mechanism focused on the self and equipped with emotional projection capacities. Lament was the factor closest to this form of behavior. Perhaps that was why she was chosen.
The daughter of Ide Silicii. I am very true to my name. My lament is a type of compassionate pain that is weak, powerless, and only targeting myself. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes, it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world. Sometimes, it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting to remember the past in a more beautiful way. And sometimes, it's a bottomless well of hurt, a destruction that can stain the entire world. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel. For while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page is full of tenderness and joy. But only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear. In them, the world tucks away its scars and smiles for all to see. My entire life spent inside this little story. I can't wipe away my tears, and I can't bring the world victory. But maybe, in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point. I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet, and that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, people would see every beautiful thing reflected in that ripple. It'll be all the remembrances within this story. Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphoreus was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him.
But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here. It's all a dream? But I haven't learned how to dream.
Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress 23.815%.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye.
Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today.
Right. I still haven't told you what love is.
I wanna know what
But
love
actually, my good
is.
friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either.
I want you to show me.
Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, The light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Amphoreus.
I still don't get it. But I trust Peach. Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet.
Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my name to you.
Wait, so you mean to tell me Cyrene that we've been interacting with this whole time was her? The buds of memory? Or the flower of memory?
Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile.
So the original Cyrene never existed? I mean, ceased to exist? That's it?
Of course. This will be a romantic story like none that has come before.
Apparently, the Cyrene that we've been interacting with this whole time was this lady. This flower of memory. And the little shorty right there was the original Cyrene. I think she ceased to exist way before we arrived in Amphoreus. Hello, by the way, Zataras. Welcome to the stream.
You think so too, right?
Lepi Choti.
I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud.
Ripples of past reverie.
While you will depart and hold that star.
Wait, I think I know that.
Planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with him.
I think I know this past reverie. Ripples of past reverie. I think that's the title of Furlova's song. Yeah, I think this is the title of Furlova's song in Wuthering Waves.
And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've Written.
Oh my god.
And so my story ends.
Oh my god, that's so freaking loud.
It's your story now.
Jesus Christ.
Mimi?
Yeah, that's how we met. Ma'am.
Ma'am?
You are?
Me?
I am? You are? I am? Huh? Yeah, the last shorty, that's the only shorty that I adore in this tale so far. The shorty that I've pulled for Finan. Yeah, no. I don't like her. I don't like her one bit. I do not like her.
Mimi? Mimi? Ma'am?
Case, watching. Outside. Cold.
Ma'am? Mimi? Ma'am?
What the hell? This is Inception caliber shit right now that's happening. You want me like what?
So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I?
The one walking beside me had always been... Yep. But not
Yes.
the Cyrene that we know.
Within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands and watered with lament. I am the first new spore. Amphoreus' heart. The demiurge. What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem.
So at the end, that first ripple.
I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer, just like how miracles will eventually happen.
Should I call you ma'am or Cyrene or...
Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so strange, yet so familiar.
I still want them to make merch of her, of Mem. I think we already discussed this before, Zataris, that they'll make bucks. They'll make millions out of her merch. Those merch plushie, those Mem plushies. Yeah, those Mem plushies, man, they'll sell like fucking hotcakes. You know how rabid Holy fans are. They'll even tear open the freaking factory making these plushies, so that they can get their own copy, get their own copies of Mem.
Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once. I want you to call me Cyrene. That name represents me and her. Every one of her.
Are you also Alicia? This time, are you also... Do you happen to also be Alicia? Of course, is there a blessing to you? You can say it no matter what. This is too simple. Of course, is there a blessing to you?
Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written, becoming the source of power for Amphoreus' heart.
You're one of the keys to defeat him. When one body become one, there may be a way. There may be a way to stand against Iron Tube.
A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning, for the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then... and what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle, and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars. Or maybe I prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction. Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker or a worshipped god at the end of this saga.
Stop. Stop, dude. It's too early. It's too early in the story to be doing that. And besides, the Hoyotards will come after you if you loot Cyrene this way. The fucking Hoyotards, man. Swear to God, they are the worst. Have you heard of the lady, the cosplayer lady Ash? She deleted herself because of because of fucking Twitter. The Twittards, man, they got to her. They got to her, and she ended herself. She's a good cosplayer too. She cosplayed mostly Zenizon Zero characters. Yeah, I only like heard of the news that this young lady, she's gone. She's gone, man, because of these fucking Twittards and the Hoyotards, man. I mean, can't she just cosplay whoever she wants without these douchebags telling her what to do and whatnot, telling her and shitting on her for cosplaying as these characters? Really? You have always been and will always be a member of the Flame Chase. I don't know about that. Together, let's write the finale.
That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene. The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating.
Ah, flashback! Jesus Christ!
Remember this moment, friend.
No! No! I want a cat! No, I want a cat! I'm gonna screenshot that. No!
Yeah. So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone.
No!
Themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphoreus.
Yeah.
Only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half, Iron Tomb.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile,
I'll cut you off there for a second. What was the pick? It was Mem breaking through the cage. She was breaking through out of her cage. Breaking out of her cage. That was the final piece. It's not the same because my name is underneath. My name is underneath the VODs. And it's not like this. I want it like this.
The Astral Express resonated with the contaminated
No!
and attracted the naive demiurge to them.
It happened too fast. It happened so fast. Did they? No shit. Did they now? No shit. No, you're pulling my leg. You're pulling my leg here. That was a long freaking. Through what though? To where? Where can we view the cutscenes? Story playback in the patch. But where? Where can we play back the scenes? Thus, the anti-heart began its journey to return to its body.
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the Scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is already set in stone.
The Interastral Peace Guide adds Trailblaze experience, where Trailblazers can quickly check their current Trailblaze missions progress, unlock upcoming world storylines in advance, and review completed story. Well, in order for me to access that, I need to I need to complete this first. And as you can see in my in my stream's title, I'm gonna split this story into parts because, oh boy, out of all the Amphoreus stories that they released so far, this is by far gonna be the longest one, because people say that the total runtime of this story will expand all the way to at least 14 hours. 14 hours of total runtime in this story. So yeah, I'm gonna need to split. Yeah, I really like. I plan to split this story into pieces, into parts, because even though I can probably play through the story, like in one stream, I don't want that anymore. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this Amphoreus stories for that long anymore. So yeah, after this I'll be I'll be cutting the stream off after like a few more hours. Then I'm gonna continue this after in Wednesday's stream, where not only I'm gonna continue with this one, with the fourth story, but also I had to clear my abyss, my abyss run in Honkai Impact 3rd. So there's a little detour during the the part 2 stream of Amphoreus. Alright, here we go.
There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.
Really? How does that gonna affect you?
Pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the Demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result of the experiment. Not only that, Madam Herta, please consider this possibility. When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what wondrous creation will arise? It's simple. An anti-creator, a giant of the destruction, would be born. Its hatred will ignite the starry skies of the gods, motivated only by its lament toward the sufferings of humankind.
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093, even after 30 million cycles?
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of Nous. Xandar 1 Kuwabara thus completes the proof.
Huh. You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory? I pity you, Xandar.
I don't need your pity. Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want, and paint the future they imagined. As their creator, I shall complete my duty, and direct them to complete their final query. The destruction of the self.
What hubris. And what if you fail?
No one understands failure better than Xandar. He has suffered so much already. What is one more failure to him? For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
That's excellent.
Oh?
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
I'm all ears.
It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow your head. Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off. It's time to go meet your little pet.
Love
Senior
peach equals the
Society
flower. Wait a minute! Wait a minute, what's over here? Let's check what's over here. Oh, chest! Fly! Fly, Mr. Toe, fly! Ah, fly! Flashbang! Jesus Christ!
Dangerous, oppressive, chaotic.
What a beautiful wail. It will soon resound throughout the entire cosmos.
They just like casually just keep his head on the ground. That's it. Instead of just them carrying it around, they just like drag it around the floor. Drag it across the floor, maybe? Like a fucking toy that a kid will drag across the floor by the leash, maybe? I don't know. They don't really animate these characters better enough. I mean, they're like we already talked about Star Rail's lack of unique animations for each characters. It's like up action 1, thinking pose, action 2, scratch the heads, scratch action 3, pull his hand out, action 4. I don't know. It's like very limited. That's it. Yeah, action 1, they're just standing. Yeah, I mean action 4. There you go. Action 4, just standing there. Nothing. They appear robotic, dude. And at least Screwlum is sounds more convincing as a human. But these characters, even Herta is like not really having their own personal gestures.
The view's pretty good here. All yours, Screwy.
Just a moment, please.
I see. So your backup plan requires a scepter and the head of a genius.
Yep, your head.
Anyone with eyes can see that.
You know what I think about this, Herta. Whether it succeeds or fails, your plan plays right into the Destruction's hands.
Can't you see what's going on, Strulum? Her chances may be small, but it's not zero.
What are you two going on about? If you want to stop me, be quick about it. I'm in a hurry. I'll take that silence as a no. You, Xandar?
As your enemy, I genuinely wish you would cease your actions.
Yeah? I don't have her. I don't have the Herta myself. So I don't, and also I don't understand any of this shit. All I know is that this center will help them locate where they want need to be. Locate and go to where they need to be. I don't understand any of this shit, really. They're just yapping just to fill out time. At least the Cyrenes, the two Cyrene parts were interesting. But whenever these things talk, I started to doze off. I shit you not. Especially him. I fucking hate him. I hate this guy. I started to dislike this guy because of how fucking droll and drawn out his dialogues are. I should probably hear the pings that whenever I hear I let him finish talking, like this one.
But should your
the ping
sudden inspiration bring more variables to the
I immediately press A.
Pathstrider of the erudition, I won't mind witnessing it with my own eyes.
Yeah, whenever he speaks, I'm just press A immediately.
Destruction's chain reaction.
But you'll also become the perfect scholar.
Forsake
the
realm platform?
Chances are 10,000 to 1.
That talking? Okay, we good. But first, let me check the place. Is this Iron 2? Yeah, I got sick of listening to him now. And I just want this over with. And I just want this over with. This story. So that I don't have to...
so long and we've all failed so many times.
So that I don't have to listen to that guy ever again. I shit you not. The reason why I want this story to be over is because of him! The guy ruined it for me. Just how fucking drawn out his speeches are.
Even now, moments before the horrible and inescapable instant within Droidhead's calculations arrives.
And you probably picked it up by now. That's the reason why I don't wanna play Starvell as much, or just do the stories. Yeah, just do the stories at the very least, and then some like the event stories. That's about it. I'm not gonna showcase my so-called skills, in Memories of Chaos, Pure Fiction, Apocalypse Now. Nope, not gonna do that. Right now, it's all meta heavy. It's completely meta heavy, man. At the very least, in Honkai Emperor 3rd, they're starting to balance out the meta-ness in their meta. I don't know, man. It's like I barely make my current team for casters work. The only problem right now, I don't have Evernight because, you know, back to back crisis airs. I got, what was my win streak again? My current win streak. I did not have. No, me. Yeah, that's the. Oh, Cyrene. Oh, that's the current meta for Cyrene's team. Well, that's too bad. I don't have Evernight. So my current my win streak. My win streak right now, this like started from. I don't remember anymore. Shit, it's been too long. Well, what was? Oh yeah, it started with Casterus, then Hyacinth, then what was that? What was next? Oh yeah, then Finon, and then whatchamacallit, that La Shorty herself, Serida. There you go. Yeah, that's four. That's four 50-50 wins in a row. I only my streak was broke. My streak broke when pulling for Cyrene. I could have gotten all five, but at least my my 50-50 losses for Cyrene were early losses, like 20 pulls earlier the last time, or 30, yeah, 30 and 40 pulls respectively, and then sure enough I got her to E1 so far, and I'm on the road. I'm on my way to having her to E2, and also I already got her Lyco, so I'm all good. I just need to play consistent, do my dailies consistently, do the end games, and that's it.
The cherished children of the erudition, the geniuses lauded by all. Is curiosity the only thing we can feel, even at moments like this? Huh. Well, it's not so bad. Now let the lock become the key.
Well, I can at least agree with your comparisons to the flame chasers with these Kaisers. Yep. It just sucks that Yairin is the one that they use to represent her sister in Starwell's Crisis Error cast, in the form of Hyacinth. That looks like Barbara.
Geniuses who walk the stars. The cosmos has reached a moment where its very existence hangs in the balance. I, Herta, Genius Society 83rd seat, hereby summon you. I request a society meeting to be held immediately. We shall serve the grandest cause with the most macroscopic ideas.
Really? They're doing this in this tomb. This room. So weird. To be holding a meeting.
No such thing as unity in the society's rules based on what I know.
Why are they holding a meeting
Indeed.
while they're already there?
The meeting has only been held 3 times in the society's history.
Why are they doing it this now? Then
the first meeting had 2 attendees. After the Emperor was assassinated, the second meeting had 7 attendees. During the second Great Prosperity, the third meeting had 5 attendees.
that is so pathetically low, man. You mean, considering that how many geniuses have been inducted into the Genius Society. 275. Nope. Yeah, pathetically low. How many Jesuses have been inducted over the years? Over the eons? Dude. I think she's the first. She's the one of the latest ones. Is she one of the latest inductees into the Genius Society? I remember she's the most recent one.
How many will respond this time?
Considering, yeah. Yeah, there are no unity. Who's this? Bro. And they say that the shoes are less unified at first. No, at least they have. At least the devs like give them more backstories that they are indeed unified before. Yeah, at first they introduced these shoes as less united, just people doing their own thing after they received the power of the shadows.
I thought you were not going to involve me in this topic anymore, Herta.
Hello. Hey, it's the Psycho Lady.
It really is this little witch. I shouldn't have made the bet with you, Polka.
And also Polka.
I've been waiting for you to offer yourself up.
3. Runmei. Acha? What the fuck is Acha? This Lord of Silence lady. And who else? Polka? Speaking of Polka.
Goodness gracious.
Oh my fucking god, not the...
So
Dr. Primitive!
we even have a special guest. It's that greatest failure of a genius, Xandar.
Yeah, not the monkey man! Not the fucking monkey man, that's the lead... That's the worst choice. That's the worst people to... hold a meeting with. What the fuck? Not Dr. Primitive! Not the monkey man! No! No! Oh no! I don't want to go through the fucking monkey songs again. No, 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 no! 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 No, 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 no!
Not bad.
Not,
More people showed up than I expected.
not the banana song again.
One is just here for the fun of it.
Not the banana song. No.
Either way, the person I was hoping for most is here.
Stephen Lloyd declined the invitation. He needs to focus on attacking and defending and cannot attend the meeting.
That's fine. He doesn't need to be here anyway. Let's skip the boring introductions and cut to the chase. Folks, this is not a discussion, but an announcement. Though the Society has never been united, we still observe at least one basic courtesy. We don't interfere with each other's research topics.
Yeah. Tell that to him. Tell that to him.
So listen up, all of you. Conquering Iron Tomb is my research topic. I will personally take over Scepter Delta Me-13 in 1.5 system hours and stop the destruction. If the front line falls, I will immediately overclock the Scepter and complete self-coronation in Iron Tomb's place, and interface myself with Droidhead.
Oh, that's funny. That's
Oh my fuck.
funny. You mad. That's like watching you tap dance on Polka's spotless white sheets right after she's washed them.
You want to talk, bad woman? Who the fuck are you to call her that?
Very bold. You want to connect your brain to the Eon's mechanical core and define their instance?
If Rupert dared to do that, why shouldn't I? I've got the prototype scepter, the father of Noose, and the brain of a genius. Everything's set.
Never mind the success rate, little witch. What's gonna happen if you succeed?
Damn, what the fuck? Such a haughty voice there. Damn! I like it. What a fucking haughty voice. I think I've heard that voice before. I've heard that voice before, I swear.
We're all smart people here, so I'll just say it straight. Strike at erudition. I'll change the anchor points for the 4th instant and move the future of the cosmos in a direction I want.
I knew it. Another genius who confuses cause with effect. What do you think about this, Lord of Silence? You know you're signing your death sentence right here.
Of course I do. There'll even be 2 copies of the verdict. One that I wrote myself, and another one coming from you. That's why I wanted you to be in this meeting. Now I can tell you, I don't care about all that. Consider this a threat. Either put down your scalpel or die with the entire cosmos. The only goal I have for this meeting is to ask all of you to put aside your pride and not cause me any trouble.
Huh.
What's the point of this meeting?
What a naive little girl, thinking her wishes will always come true.
That's the point. That's the whole reason for this meeting, just to tell the other geniuses to fuck off. And this is her research topic. Man, what a fuck. Yeah, I'm laughing right now with Xandar. With Lygus. This fucking society is genius society is so fucking petty.
What are you laughing at?
I am glad that we ended up on the same page. No matter if it was to destroy the erudition or to rewrite the instance, we both chose the same road. We will defy the god who marked the limits of humanity.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Then, to celebrate us coming to a fundamental agreement, I will prepare a stage for your performance. Listen well, geniuses who came after me. Thus speaks Genius Society #1. End this pathetic meeting.
Why are we even having this meeting in the first place? What the fuck? Just for her to tell the other geniuses to fuck off. It's so fucking petty.
As of 2 nanoseconds ago, I have passed Herta's decision to all the Xandars in the universe. We will become her representatives and stop all external interferences targeting her.
What are you playing at?
My reasons. It's simple curiosity. That is all, madam.
Am I going to clash blades with the first genius? What a pleasant surprise. Now that our positions are clear, it's time for this boring meeting to end. Good luck, little girl. Did you all just treat me as a side character?
Yeah, fuck you.
Darn it. But anyways...
Yeah, get the fuck out of our meeting. I don't care if anyone, no one goes in this meeting. I don't want you to begin with at all. No. I am done with your story. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I'm just here for the fun.
Yeah, sure. You turned the whole fucking society into monkeys.
It is my duty to observe. So, if you're happy to bring me a tea set from planet Scrollum,
And I wouldn't mind giving you a helping hand, little witch.
After everything's over, come visit me and taste some of my freshly baked desserts.
No, I'm not eating any of your desserts ever again. I'm not eating any of it. No more.
I knew you'd say something like that.
I always give the same response to plans that exceed the limits of mathematical calculations.
I don't know, right?
Those 3 words, though seemingly graceless, contain all the wisdom in the entire known cosmos.
Well, we passed the Society's trial. Let's focus on what we've got in front of us. I hope you hold up your end of the bargain, Senior Society member.
Lycurgus may not be trustworthy, but Xandar always follows through with his words. Farewell, juniors. In the limited time we have left to spend with each other, you no longer need to address me as Xandar.
Wait, huh?
Lord Lycurgus? Could it be?
Yes. I have completely severed my connections with Xandar 1 Kuwabara.
I know you're a proxy, but that's just bullshit. Can you really sever your connections to that man? You're not no longer his proxy.
Witness the end of the world in the role of Theoros as a character within this play.
I really don't get you.
Perhaps you've heard me say this many times, Herta, but I still would like to reiterate that it's a great honor to work with you.
I did hear this many times, and I've responded to you many times in the same way.
Yeah, she's a tsundere. She knows. She knows that she doesn't want to admit that she likes having screwed around.
I'm allergic to pleasantries. Keep at it, and I might go into shock.
Steven's work is done. Let's get ready.
Who's Steven?
I've been ready for ages. Let's open up a path for our allies. Most heroes' journeys in the universe are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. But make them see clearly. Your answer is already different. Amphoreus.
Indeed, for this world so deeply loved, we'll write an ending, unlike any that ever was.
Never thought I'd one day be riding a train that's literally the incarnation of him.
I wonder what the real Astral Express feels like. Hopefully not this... bumpy.
Finally. We're here.
Where are we?
Dust and sand in the air. And crumbling ruins all around.
This heat is brutal. Not even the Trailblaze can take it.
You know she's white. People... No, I'm being serious. So, those who are not used to the heat at all, most likely Westerners, because Asians are very tolerant to heat, considering that they live near the equator. And I consider Chamorros in Guam, Chamorros on Guam. I think they're basically Austronesians. You know, those Asian seafarers that came from like in Eurasia. They are very tolerant to heat and sunlight. You don't see them turning orange or easily breaking out in sunburns because their skin is too white to have melanin at all. The one that actually protects you from UV rays and the heat and the sunlight. Yeah, you'll turn into orange man instead of actually turning dark brown.
You could say this prison was forged from Finance fury.
What I'm trying to get at is they're used to having air cons. They're so used to having air cons in their life or having temperatures that are not hot in their world. No. Me, I'm pretty tolerant to heat. I could sweat the whole day, but I'm not gonna feel comfortable at all. As long as I have a fan in front of me, I'll be fine. Not gonna bitch and moan about it. It is what it is. It is what it is with the heat, but I cannot stand cold. I'm the opposite.
Fury never lasts forever.
I'm the opposite of being white.
That's why we're here, right, friend?
Yep. Time to go. Let's not keep on waiting.
Let's embark on the final flame chase journey.
Can I use them? Can I use them? Come on now. Can I use them? Can I use them? Can I use them? Can I use all of those? Please, 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 blah, 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 blah. Hold on. Hold on, I got this. Hold up. Yeah, let me just do these things first, then we'll continue. Excuse me. What the fuck is this? What's up with these tickets? Hold up. These are first. Sorry, I did not watch the special program. Sorry, because those are just as yappy as the story. I have 50. What? Yeah, fuck that. Nope. Oh my god, why are you so sexy? Very sexy. She very, very sexy. Dude, I'm so down if Allegra Clark will also voice Raiden May in Honkai Impact 3rd. Should the devs actually finally dubbed the game, English dub?
Jimmy promises you that everything will be fine.
That would have been awesome. Her being Allegra Clark. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna auto this. It's not an actual battle anyway. It's just me farming. It's just me farming mats for the next patch. Guess I'm not gonna say who. No. Okay, wait, never mind. Oh, never mind. They did. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this on autoplay because I'm basically just fulfilling quota. Just get get my daily crystals. That's it. So don't mind me putting this on auto. Yeah.
Embrace a new life.
Hyacinth is a great investment. Damn. A healer that can also kill. They can also attack. That is a good. This is a good investment. Nowadays, it's always the supports that are better invested than the DPS.
Have some sunshine.
Wilt here.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
There you go. Done. I have to collect my booty. My booty. No, no, wrong button. Oops. All right, where were we? Catch. Traveler from distant lands, you two have come to this sacred place in pursuit of the truth, haven't you? Here, in the Hall of Truth, you need no showers, incense, prayers, or worship. Simply brush away the sands shrouding reality, and your answers will be laid bare. That's good to know that nobody baits here. That's fucking disgusting. Not the monkey, man.
Looks good.
What's good? Yes, what's good? So good. It's so hood.
So this is what lies at the end of the West Wind.
Hello, Mightymost.
Ravaged battlefield.
My day, I miss you, man. What's up, my dog? Wait. Wait. Oh yeah, today's the last day before these ladies goes away. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me, oh yeah, I haven't done this shit yet. Hold on. I haven't done this yet. Ugh. Summons Demiurge to assist. What the hell is Demiurge? To assist in battle and activate all allies' ultimates. Oh wow. Whereas powerful, unlimited, exclusive buffs.